Next at 6 on KIRO 7, is it worth the risk? Just 5% of pet owners come out ahead when they make this purchase. But it's something that tons of pet owners don't really need. KIRO 7's Jesse Jones explains where you could save some cash.
Plus, this arsonist set a fire that killed 4 Seattle firefighters. In 2 days, he'll be a free man. 24 years after his crime that shook the state, we traced the manhunt that stretched all the way to Brazil and find out why he's already set to be released from prison.
Unique, in-depth investigations. KIRO 7 News at 5.
Breaking news at 6 a.m. Police are searching for a shooter in Burien. Right now, a man is in the hospital. How police say his brother stepped in to help.
The man who set a fire that killed 4 Seattle firefighters will go free tomorrow, while he's being released from prison early. A major shift at the state's biggest ferry terminal starts this morning.
Big changes in store here for people who take a ferry out of Seattle.
KIRO 7's live to show you the new traffic flow that could confuse drivers.
Live, local, in-depth. KIRO 7 News starts now.
We start with breaking news now at 6 a.m. Right now, Burien police are investigating a shooting at an apartment complex. A 27-year-old man was shot around 4 this morning. This is off Ambon Boulevard Southwest at 124th. Officers told KIRO 7 the man's brother drove him to the hospital. No word on a description of the shooter.
Right now, big changes are happening at Seattle's Coleman Dock for drivers boarding the Bainbridge and Bremerton ferries.
KIRO 7's Rob Munoz joins us live at Seattle's Coleman Dock. Rob, there's not as much parking or room in the holding area.
Yeah, John, this is going to be a flip for people who normally come here. Now, if you're headed to Bremerton, your holding area here at Coleman Dock is now north of the terminal. If you're going to Bainbridge, that has now moved south, but you will still enter here, though, on Jackson Street. This is a little different than people are used to. And we want to show you a diagram on your screen of what we're talking about. This is for ferries headed out of Seattle. The green is the smaller parking spaces available if you're going to Bremerton out of Seattle, and Bainbridge is in purple. Now, State Ferry says this is the first time in nearly 30 years the parking spaces have been flipped into new areas. They told us this is about maximizing space and minimizing disruption as seismic improvements are being made here. They say the changes here that you will see for the holding areas will be in place until the end of next year. All of this will be happening. The Jackson Street entrance will still be open, though. This is, again, where you'll be coming in if you're headed out of Seattle. It'll be like this until the terminal is done, until 2023. We're live here at Coleman Dock. I'm Rob Munoz, KIRO 7 News.
And there's something else that could impact your commute today. UW starts its fall quarter this morning. The university is welcoming its biggest incoming freshman class ever. We're talking more than 7,000 new Huskies. KIRO 7's Petrani Poonswan is tracking the commute from the light rail to the roads. She'll join us in 30 minutes with a live update.
And I am tracking your commute in downtown Seattle. Look at the delays heading northbound on I-5 at our Dearborn Street camera. And just as we expect near I-90, that's where you see the slowest conditions in that northbound direction. Coming out of the north sound, we still have this crash southbound lanes of I-5 just north of the Boeing Freeway, slowing down at 35 miles per hour. And you can see the foggy conditions in Marysville. We're going to check in with real-time traffic reporter Tracy Taylor, who's been watching the south sounds this morning. But Nick, we've been talking fog this morning as well.
And it's fairly isolated. Some areas, say, around Everett North.